Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 2 of my Road to Glory series with my man scientist. Set the difficulty at All American. It's gonna take me, a couple games before I move up to Heisman. So yeah, we just gonna do All American. If that's okay with you, you got a problem with that, let me know. Talk to me outside. So we just setting up some things. We just went into it, of course, in the first episode. We set up our player, gave him his little equipment and all these kind of things. So now he's ready to roll. I'm going to go ahead and change appearance a little bit, just because I don't want that number 1 jersey number. I want something else because I'm a running back. I'm running back. So yeah, so we're going to go with the number 32. That's a pretty good running back number. So that's what we're going to go with. Unless I missed something. Come on, man. Get it straight. There we go. Who's the cameraman here? Alright. So we're good. That's what I'm talking about. Not too bad. Not too bad. Alright, so we're going to look at the settings just to make sure we got everything set. Before we get up in here and do something, do something wrong. At some point we might switch to, do that coordinator cam. Right now we're gonna stick with normal, play a lot, all that stuff. That's how we're gonna do it. So anyway, we got some gameplay coming at you. This is my first Road to Glory this year. And of course I might have played 2 or 3 games last year, but we about to go deep. We about to go deep fishing right now into the feature. So bear with me. Like I said, I'm not the best player out there. I'm not the worst player out there, but I'm probably the second worst player out there. So bear with me. If anything, this be kind of like a comedy show to you. You can laugh and see how bad mad scientists can play the game. But anyway, we're going to go through, show you how everything looks, talk about coach trust, all that stuff. It's all about trying to earn that trust. You earn that trust, then you move up. So that's what it's all about. So we're going to start at the bottom, move it to the top. Start at the bottom, move it to the top. Trying to get to college, trying to get to the pros. So we're going to see how all that goes. Anyway, I'm not trying to rhyme anything. I'm just talking. I'm not a commentator. I just like to talk a lot. So it's all good. So yeah, it's taking like 4 years to edit this thing. Hold on. There we go. Back in high school. About to start the game off. What? They got me back on kickoff. Alright, that's cool because basically that's all good. I'm trying to use this reaction time. We got reaction time, that's cool. I don't really know how to use it, so sue me on that one. But yeah, we're gonna try to do the best we can. But I'm happy to be playing right now, rocking the high school colors. Not bad for the young scientist. Now I look I look like I need a little tan. You know what I mean? I'm just saying. So we doing alright so far. They running a lot of off tackles, whatever, sweeps, things of that nature. So we getting some momentum going. Not looking too bad. Okay, little scientist getting a little fired up. But this is senior year, so he feels comfortable in the offense. He's good to go. Establishing a good name for himself in the conference. racking up the yards. So yeah, it's not working too well right now. Yeah, for some reason I don't feel like I can cut back like I used to, and I keep trying to do that. It's like something I could do last year, but here we go. Here we go. Nice little run, stiff on. Ooh. Yeah, we're gonna have to work on all that, but it's all a new running mechanic, like, but it's all good. It's all good. We still not doing bad. Looking good. Loving the new physics. So now you can actually have a little run game up the middle. Juke around your linemen, push them off, all those kind of things. I like that. Ooh, that dude, you don't want a 350-pound defensive tackle all laying on you like that. He did it on purpose. That's all right. That's cool. We're gonna get him back. Yeah, the crazy thing is some of these dudes on the other squad, they from the neighborhood. They from the hood. We just went to different high schools. So it's all good. I got to show them today. You know what I'm saying? What kind of skills the scientists got. Yeah, well, that ain't work. That ain't work too well. I really don't like that play. Seems like it puts you too far out in the flats. It's not a good angle. It's just setting you back so far that you don't have good blocks on there. So it's all good. Of course, he didn't throw it to me. He threw it to somebody else. Michael Weisenbaker. Sound like the guy that work at EA, but alright, that's cool. That's cool. He can get in there too. Maybe he went to my high school. It's cool. I don't have a problem with that. Look like I'm starting on defense too. Okay, that's cool. I'm not all that familiar with that, but just keep in mind I'm only $180. That's a little light in the pants for a linebacker. So I don't know how all that happened, but it's all good. We're gonna do the best we can, because that's what we do. That's the scientist motto. We got a little sack. Looking good. So far, so good. The young scientist holding it down. I tell you, it's a little strange to play like this if you haven't played like that before. So it's kind of interesting. There we go. Got your boy back on punt return duties. Alright, let's see what we can do. I like when I have to run up, give me a little head start. So let's see what's up. Let's see if we can get some juke. No, not really. Andrew Birch, thanks, man. Set us back a little bit. It's all good. Or is that them? Alright, let's go. Alright. Had to squeak them 3 yards out because, saw that defender coming around the edge, so I had to kind of cut back. That was about all I could do. One of my favorite run formations. Nice little juke in there. Maryland I, let's go. First quarter, 67 yards. Not bad. I mean, they keep calling my name. I know some other people on the team might be getting a little mad. But, they know what got them here. It's the scientists. But, you want to... Okay, nice little... Dipsy doodle type run up to 80 yards. Trying to follow my lineman. You know what I mean? Got to try to do that. That's a nice little shot. I guess I must have pretty good stamina, you know what I mean? But when you playing these Road to Glories, you want to get playing time. You want them to give it to you. So this is sort of probably more than you would do in a real game. You know what I mean? You don't want to get a running back like 20 straight carries or whatever. So, but this is Road to Glory. Not complaining. All right, this is coming up to the end of the second episode. Stay tuned for the third one. We're going to finish up this game and keep moving. But so far, looking good for the young scientists. Peace.